name's Neil Studdle. I'm a veterinarian at Vet Services Hawke's Bay.
How long have you been over there, Neil?
I've been there for 18 years.
18 years, amazing. Today we are talking about winter pet care. Can you tell me a little bit about that, please? And what are some of the biggest health issues our pets face during the winter time?
Yep, sure. So, one big thing like us is keeping warm. Our cats and dogs obviously got inbuilt fur coats, so they've already got some nice insulation. But certainly when it gets cold, making sure they're in a dry and draft-free environment, and getting lots of thick bedding and blankets to make sure they're nice and warm.
Yeah. Is there a thing of overheating them? Or will they tell us?
They're probably as long as they can move away from it, but in terms of they can move out the blanket, they can move off the bedding. They have to be pretty warm to overheat. Obviously, you've got kind of fires and stuff; they'll get nice and close. But again, they'll tend to kind of move away.
Yeah.
But you don't want them to get too close. So watch on that.
Yeah, for sure. No, it's only because I got my boy a little jumper. And while he doesn't complain, sometimes I can see that he'll move to like a cooler part of the house.
Yep.
And so I think, oh, you're smart.
Yeah.
But it's like signs.
Yeah, so they move away. The other big thing in dogs would be they'll start panting. So that would be a way of the body trying to reduce heat.
Yeah.
So your coats are great, especially for little dogs, short fur, and it's great for taking them out and about, keeping them warm. But again, inside they're probably going to be okay if your house is relatively warm.
Yeah, for sure. How can owners tell if their pets are feeling cold?
They'll shiver like us. They'll sort of want to sort of curl up, and sort of just conserve energy. What's
one thing every pet owner can do this winter to keep their furry friends healthy and comfortable?
Yeah, I think the big thing in terms of comfort, especially in our older cats and dogs, is looking for signs of arthritis. Because often it's worse in winter with the cold, and so that can range from getting them on some joint supplements, keeping them warm. The nice bedding's going to help, and just watch for those signs of. In dogs, it's often they're quite slow getting up and maybe a bit lame, but especially after they've been sleeping, sort of quite stiff. Cats are a bit more secretive, as cats always are, and they tend to kind of jump less. So jumping up on couches, beds, benches, if they start really stopping that, then they might be a little bit sore due to arthritis.
Yeah, okay. What messages do you have to send to communities out there ahead of Winter Pet Care Day?
Yeah.
Or days, rather.
Days, yep. Yeah, it's just looking out for those signs of lamenesses, keeping them safe. Obviously, darker nights, so dogs you can get nice flashing lights on their collars and fluoros and make them look quite stylish, but allow them to be seen, especially if they're off lead. Allows you to see where they're going as well. I think that's really important. Cats again will seek heat, so a lot of cats will sleep under cars, especially if the engine's been on. So again, just be really mindful of that, especially like an older cat that's hearing may not be quite so good. So when you turn the car on, they don't hear and they can't respond. So just being aware of things like that.